Summer. Got lots of stuff going on at the house right now, like remodel wise. Oh, buying a new oven tomorrow. I probably won't get it tomorrow because I'm sure they gotta ship it from the Home Depot website. But then I can go back to baking bread and yummy stuff. I've been craving those French bread pizzas on the homemade French bread that I make. I already have like the marinara and the pepperonis and the cheese. So I just need a fucking oven to make the bread. How's everybody else's Friday night going? All 12 of y'all in here. No, I've been busy. I've been busy painting and remodeling. And I have a toaster oven, I have an air fryer, a microwave, and a crock pot. So, and the stove top still works, so I'm still able to like cook on the stove top. But no oven. But I'm buying one tomorrow, so that will change soon. I'm super excited. I know they posted a meme about my oven. Well, Spread Love did. Don't be jealous, girl. I get excited over new appliances. I got a new vacuum too. I love that shit. I love when I get new mops. I love when I get new brooms. I love new appliances. I definitely love when my mom brings me Tupperware. She buys the good shit. I buy the cheap shit from like TJ Maxx or Walmart. My mom buys the good shit from the like actual Tupperware people. Ooh, somebody got filtered. You naughty, naughty birds. Say bad things down there in the comments. Yeah, I'm excited that I'm getting a new oven, Casey. And then tomorrow, I got plans tomorrow. My husband gets off at like 6:30 this morning. He'll be home. And then he'll sleep for a while. And then we're packing the truck up and going to the races. We're taking food. I have a built-in cooler in the back of my truck. Like it's in the bottom. So like the bottom part of, I don't know how to explain it. Like the bed of the truck, part of it lifts up and underneath is like a built-in cooler. So we're taking food and drinks in there and we're gonna go park up at the speedway and back the truck up to the racetrack and watch the races and then watch the fireworks. This is like our last holiday with a kid at home, a kid that's under the age of 18, because after this summer all of our kids will be adults, and that's kind of sad to think about, but it's our last one at home. But he's moving to Colorado to be with the rest of the family. My kids they were all born there. Wyoming is mine and my husband's dream, not my children's dreams, and I'm not going to stand in the way of their dreams. One of my kids is in Vegas right now. I love her to death, but the first day she was there, she went down to the pool with her girlfriend, her fiance, and she's as pale as I am, and she is now looking like a lobster, and she's regretting it. I mean, but there's only so much you can do. 26 years, I've either been putting sunscreen on her or telling her to put sunscreen on. I can only tell her so much. Also, getting stuff ready to go to Florida in October. Seems like it's coming super fast. I don't know why. Probably because I'm scared to fly, and I gotta fly there, and I gotta fly back. Spray bottle with witch hazel, I'll tell her, because yeah, she's She's hurting today. I think she's at a concert tonight. She's either at the concert tonight or tomorrow, or maybe both nights. I don't know. She's some kind of electronic dance something and another thing. They went to it just a few months ago, and then they bought tickets to this one too. You guys aren't very talkative in here. Wait, was it what you? I missed that. My husband's so cute. He was so dirty when I took him lunch, though. You know, because he works around Cole, and I could barely see all you could see really was, the whites of his eyes. Thank God he showers at work before he comes home. Because I would not be too happy if he tried to crawl into bed like that because he's too tired. They make him shower at work to get all the chemicals and whatnot off of themselves. Hello, Breezy. But yeah, other than that, it's been a quiet Friday night. My son ate and he's downstairs with his pup, probably sleeping, or he might be up playing video games, I don't know. And y'all, it's not that I'm irresponsible and don't know, it's just that he's fucking 17 and nobody knows whether or not he's sleeping or not. Hey, Sweetbriar. How are you? Just like you should have gotten offline and helped him with his bloody nose. The dude is 17 years old. If he can't figure out how to figure out a bloody nose at this age, then we got some problems. And I apparently wasn't raising him right his whole life. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. Well, I'm definitely tired. I went to bed earlier, and then I had to set my alarm, wake up, and get my husband his lunch to him. And then I got home, but the problem is I was drinking a Red Bull for the last 2 hours, and yeah, he's in the house, I know that. I'm pretty sure he's playing video games, because I think I just heard him yelling at his bedroom's right below ours, but he has the master bedroom downstairs now, and we took the master bedroom upstairs. He had the one upstairs, but because of my joints and hip issues, doing the stairs every day was just really, really fucking hard on me. So we swapped rooms. But before we moved into this room, you guys remember, right? I was sleeping in the living room. My bed was in my living room because I had the surgery. And then we decided we were going to remodel and paint and do all the shit to the master bedroom up here because, 2 teenagers had lived in there for the last 5 years. My daughter first, and then when my daughter moved to Colorado, we moved her to the middle room, and my son got the bigger room. And it needed some new paint and some new curtains and a good fucking old-fashioned cedar mop scrubbing. And it's just as good as new. Sweetbriar, yes. The only thing I have left to do is I have to do another coat on the backside of the French doors because it took me forever to tape it because, let's see, there's 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 12 windows on each door, so I had to tape each fucking window to paint it, and it was a pain in my fucking ass. And then tomorrow we're buying the new oven, but it probably won't be delivered for a week or so. But still, it's on the list. There's a huge 4th of July sale at Home Depot, so we're buying it tomorrow. And then, I gotta do the second coat on the doors in my room. And that's it. And then I'm gonna start working on the hallway, because it's still that gross, weird, tannish, beige, brown shit that the previous homeowners painted the walls with. But yeah, how have you been, Sweetbriar? I've only been kind of hearing bits and pieces of all the shit going on, so I don't really know about much of that shit. Yeah, I just figured I'd jump on and say hi because it was late and nobody else was on. And I was like, well, fuck. Won't this shock people? Sunshine getting on in the middle of the night sober. I'm not talking about you. I mean, like, I don't know, with like the Smash, Bree, Virgo, MJ, all that shit. I don't fucking know. I don't even fucking know. I heard Smash was crying last night. I heard Bree is no longer Smash's friend, which is funny because they were just friends. I hear that Virgo is just a lying hypocrite. I hear a lot of shit. Yeah, I was busy. For like 4 days, my mom and my daughter were here helping me paint and shit. And then I just been busy since they left. Well, after they left, I took a day off and fucking slept because my mom is like a go-getter, y'all. Like, that woman is in her fucking 60s, survived cancer, survived her colon exploding. And that woman gets up every fucking day and just like nonstop till she fucking goes to bed at night. I don't know how the fuck she does it. But she's a go-getter. Like, she wants to go to all the stores. She wants to do all this shit. And I'm a homebody. Like, I hardly ever leave my home. Like, I left my house today to take my husband lunch. And I also left my house today to go pick up groceries. That's it. I can go days without leaving my house. I can go days without leaving my house and it not bothering me one bit. Oh, so while my mom is here, we got the storm windows off the front and we cleaned the big windows and the storm windows. But my big windows are super old and very thin, so we had to put the storm windows back up, but we wanted to clean it out. And dude, like, the day and night difference from cleaning them storm windows is fucking incredible. Like, the sun blinds me in the morning now. Yeah. The only time I like to leave my house is when I know I'm going back to Colorado to see my family. And I will be leaving my house tomorrow because, you know, it's 4th of July. But not in the morning, y'all, because I live on the parade route, and there's a fucking parade at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I will be sitting my happy ass in my house until after the parade and all the parade people have left the vicinity. That's one thing our realtor did not tell us when we moved here, is that we lived on the parade route. And so we moved here in December, and then our first, December of 2021, and then our first, like, spring, summer here, there were so many fucking parades with, like, school getting out, homecoming, fucking all their summer festivals, the Flaming Gorge shit, like, so many fucking parades. I finally messaged our realtor. I was like, you could have told, I think it's because I was trying to get to work one day, and I didn't know there was a parade. And I was pretty much, like, trapped in my little old subdivision area. It's not really, I mean, I guess it's a subdivision. But I couldn't get out because they had everywhere blocked off for the fucking parade. And so I'm, like, calling my boss and sending him pictures. I'm like, I'm stuck behind this roadblock. And there's nowhere for me to turn around or get out. See, we don't really have to worry about, like, people setting off fireworks here. For one, you know, people are very, like, conscious about the fire issues right now, because where I live, like, we're right in the middle of all kinds of fucking fires. There's fires to the east of us, fires to the south of us, fires to the north of us, fires to the west of us, and we don't want the fire to be here. It's already smoky as fuck outside because of the fires. So they pretty much canceled them everywhere. So they're doing fireworks at the Speedway tomorrow night after the races. And we're going, because we're going to the races, so we're going to stay for the fireworks. So we're leaving our dog inside. I hear too many stories of people leaving their dogs outside and then they get scared and run away, and I don't want our dog to run away. So he's staying in my son's room down in the basement, and he probably won't hear shit because you can't hear shit down there. Well, you live in the country and they give no fucks. Hey, Violet. How are you, girl? Yeah, never leave them outside. I know, come Sunday morning, man, there's going to be so many... I'm calling it now. There's going to be so many posts of my dog got scared and took off because they took him with them to go watch fireworks, whatever. I don't think my dog's super scared of loud noises anyway, because we take him shooting with us, and he's not scared of, like, the pew-pew sounds. But I don't think he's ever really been around fireworks either, because he's only 2, and we don't normally do 4th of July. We're only doing it because it's our last holiday with, our last kid is a minor and living in our house. I love drinking a beer or like a good cold seltzer when I'm cleaning. So actually earlier when I was cleaning, I drank a White Claw black cherry seltzer. I'm trying not to drink liquor, y'all. So I got one of those earlier while I was cleaning, but that was like at like 2 o'clock. It was hot. It's been really cold here, like really cold, down in like the 60s, 50s. It got down to like 42 one night. Like, it's been getting pretty cold here, but today was actually fucking warm. You drank like a 750 of Absolute. Yeah, my blood sugar keeps tanking when I drink too much liquor, like dangerously low. I swear, when I started that GLP-1, which I have not been on in like 6 months, like, it caused me to like turn into a type 1 diabetic because my blood sugar fucking tanks anytime I do something weird, especially drink now. So I'm trying to not drink so much liquor, and maybe more seltzer shit. Hell no, get up here, Sweetbriar. Shit, half the time I'm like stupid fucking drunk on here, it's because I drank a 750 of peach vodka. I like that peach vodka. Oh, nice, Violet. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun, too. I don't go to the bars anymore. I spend too much money. That's another thing. Like, I'd rather just be at home and drink, because then I don't have to worry about how I'm getting home. Or if I make it home, and it's a lot cheaper. But also, like, I don't know. I like being, like, kind of recluse out here. I have friends in Colorado. I don't have very many friends out here, but I also don't go out. I want to get a pool table for the house. So I saw this really cool pool table, and it, like, rotates, like, the inside. It's, like, a really long table. And it's like a kitchen, like a dining room table. But then you, like, pull these pins out and you can rotate the middle and it pops into, like, a full-size pool table. I want to get that and put it in my dining room so we can play pool. That's the only reason I miss the bar, is playing pool. There's always small town drama, girl. Same, Sweetbriar. Right, if I happen to get sick, I would rather be hugging my own toilet than a bar toilet. Except I never really vomited at the bar in the bathroom. I would always go outside and puke somewhere outside, because I don't like the splashback. I know, you have a bar right down the road from you that you can hear. It's like the Fucking Unhinged lives out in the middle of motherfucking nowhere, except there's a bar right down the road she can see and hear. Oh, yesterday I also went to Walmart, which is a thing because I don't normally go to Walmart. But I needed, what the fuck I needed another 2 laundry baskets. And I needed antibacterial hand soap and some Dial soap, and it's cheaper at Walmart than it is at Smith's. So then we passed by the candle section, and I got some like melts that smell so good for my little candle thingy. It's the only one on that end of the county. I remember I was video chatting with her one night, and she's like, "You hear that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's the bar." I can't have, well, I mean, I have candles, I just don't hardly ever light them because my Maine Coon has a unaliving wish, or at least catchy on fire wish. He likes to sit on burning candles, so I use those little wax melt thingies. I don't know why, like even our fireplace we have to keep like, so we have the wire grate that goes across the fireplace when it's lit, and then we have another one like that we can move that we have to put in front of it, because for some reason I don't know if he's trying to get warm or just cuddle up too close to the motherfucking fire. I don't fucking know, but he's definitely got that fire obsession. I heard those smell really good too, Sweetbriar. My cats don't really get up. Well, I have one cat that I have one up on my mantle right now. Normally it's on the side table, and my cat doesn't fuck with it, and I've been worried that he's gonna fuck with this one, because one of my cats gets up on the mantle right there and sits, because I have 2 windows. The fireplace is in the middle, and then the mantle goes across the whole wall. It was like bookshelves and the fireplace in the middle, but then there's 2 smaller windows, one on each side of the fireplace, and the cat likes to sit on the top of the mantle looking out the window. Yeah, I heard they smell really, really good. Like, when I go to my mom's house, she does that Scentsy shit. And she's got all different kinds of more, like, Scentsy's. Some are wax, some are weird little, I don't even know what the fuck they are, but they're like little discs. I don't fucking know. Like scent discs. I don't know. She's always giving me something. But yeah, when I went to Walmart, I just stopped and like I grabbed these 2. The first 2 I grabbed, I smelled them and they smelled so good. One's like Daisy Day or something like that, and the other one's like Cozy Cottage. Smells so good. Okay, so Violet, I've missed quite a bit, because I've been doing shit and then going to sleep and missing shit at night. I heard Smash was crying last night because her and Brie aren't friends anymore. I haven't watched any like YouTubes to verify that yet. And then I heard maybe Virgo's leaving Smash, or maybe she's leaving Brie. I don't fucking know. I just heard people talking about that. And then what else did I hear? I heard, Pam is just as vile as ever. Holly Mays from this afternoon. Yeah, I definitely didn't see that. I did see that Rettina was live, and I went in her live for a minute, but she wasn't live very long. Right? I thought so too. That's why I decided to go live, because, I had to take my husband his lunch, and I was like, well, I'll just go home and listen to somebody's live and lay back down and go back to sleep. And I get home and like nobody's live, and so I messaged a couple of my friends. I was like, I think I'm gonna go live and say hi, shock people that Sober Sunshine's on in the middle of the night. Oh, was she good? Dude, they be fucking crazy over there on that side. Like, it's funny because like the hate bonding is real over there. Like between the Florida Man side, the Smash side, the MJ side, the Angry Bird side, and them all kind of meshing and like going together. Like, I don't know. I'll just sit over here and be hateful all on my own, all by myself. This is why I don't sit with people. I'll have to watch it tomorrow. That's the problem though, is like I'll start watching a live, especially if it's a long one. I'll get like 15 minutes into it and I'm like, I'm done. Of course she did. Oh, I know the other day somebody sent me a screenshot and it said, Pam just said sunshine exclamation point, and so I was like, why is she screaming my name again? And they're like, oh, they're blaming you for some fucking wish list shit. So I was like, whatever. Let her think that. Just like she blamed me for the CPS and the FBI and all the other fucking shit, which I proved wasn't me. I mean, I don't know what to tell her at this point. It's just easy to fucking ignore her. Oh, and something about how I'm jealous of her wish list. I don't have to be jealous, but and I wanted to say this, Pam. I don't have to be jealous of your wish list because I can buy my own shit. Thank you. Oh yeah, girl. I would prefer if somebody came the fuck up. I hate talking to myself. I mean, normally I do. I sit here in my house and talk to myself and my cats all the time. I mean, if I wasn't married and had kids, you would think I was a crazy cat lady with my two cats that weren't mine, that I inherited. It's not like I went out and picked these fuckers.
Girl, listen. Whenever I watch live replays, I try to listen to the whole thing, but then I get bored. Holly Mays, it was 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I listened to the whole thing. She was clocking the fuck out of those motherfuckers. Clocking them. Oh,
Usually
so
I
fucking
have to catch it on the replay because I don't think she has me blocked, but I mean, I respect her opinion enough to know that I'm not wanted there. So I always just try to catch it on the replay.
well, you're gonna like that one. Listen, oh my god, I felt like I was watching Baddies or something, or like a reality TV show. That shit was crazy. It was crazy.
I heard she had a lot. I don't know if it was the night before or 2 nights before with Tommy and Retina. I heard that one was pretty good too, but I haven't seen that one yet either.
Well, see, she was live last night, just hanging out with Tommy and Ratina, and they weren't even talking about anybody. They were just talking about plants, and it was a chill live. And then I guess a fake account came in there, trying to talk shit, stir the pot to get them on the topic. And Virgo went live today and she replayed Holly Mays live, and they were like making it into something it wasn't.
That's
So
so
then
that's what I heard
Gloria,
clips of was Virgo's live, but I only heard like a minute or two of clips that somebody sent me in Virgo's live. That's why I was like, I don't know who Virgo's friends with anymore. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
well, supposedly last night, something got replayed where Smash was talking on Bree's kids back in April, and that upset her, and then it upset Bree. And from what I heard today, Bree don't have an issue with what Smash said, but it pissed her off. Uh, but then Bree was acting like she had never heard it up until recently. But Holly Mae was like, nah, you fucking heard it then. And then Holly Mae was also exposing like DMs of Bree talking about people that she sits with. Oh, it was so fucking cool.
So that is one thing that I did hear. Shit. Oh, somebody sent me a clip where I don't know if it was Virgo. I think it was Virgo's live from a few days ago, where they were saying that I was in a Discord where Bree's information was given. I was in that Discord, but I was booted from that Discord in late August, and apparently those messages or Bree's info was dropped in September. And I can honestly say that any group Discord I've ever been a part of, I've lasted maybe a few days to a week or so in, and then I get booted. Every single fucking
Well,
time.
so the whole Breeze info getting put in a Discord, uh, that didn't happen. A Wisconsin mom, I don't know if you know who that is, but
Yeah, she don't
she
like
was, yeah, well, I was in a server with her and a few other people about a month ago, a month and a couple weeks ago, and she was running around saying that Mallory put out Breeze info in said server when that's not what happened.
Well, so
And
I saw the clip I saw. It was Ash Lark and Queen Witch in the fucking comments like, Sunshine was in there. That's probably how your information got out. No, bitch. Like, any information I ever got was from Ash Lark, Nikki, and Bougie and them. But I got booted from that fucking server in late August. I wasn't even in that server in September.
no, so you know how words get twisted out here on the streets and shit like that. No, the whole Breeze info was doxed. Came from Wisconsin mom in a server that I was in with a few other people, and that never happened. None of Breeze shit was dropped in there. Nothing.
I told Bree, I sent her a message. I was like, bitch, if I had your info, don't you think I would have doxed you back when I doxed the rest of everybody else? Like, I obviously have no problem doxing people. If your information got dropped to me at the same fucking time, it would have fucking come out already. I don't have it. I don't even know where that fucking bitch lives. I am too listening to y'all down there. I told Bettina we were doing nothing.
No,
I'm looking.
I was telling.
I'm drunk, so I'm looking at the comments too, y'all.
No, Ratina, I was telling Sunshine about Holly Mae's live today and how fucking epic it was. I listened to the whole live replay. I was clapping for Holly Mae. She was clocking them left and right.
I say good for Holly Mae. Yeah, you've been busy, Ratina? Doing what? Were you sleeping? Like, for real. Everybody's fucking quiet tonight.
Yeah, nobody's on. Because I was wanting to listen to somebody while I was cleaning. Because I've been detail cleaning since 2 o'clock. And I figured, people would be on tonight. Nope. Nobody was on.
Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck, I guess I'm gonna go live for a little bit till I get sleepy again. So I was messaging my friends. I was like, I'm gonna smoke this J and then I'm gonna go live. I was like, well, maybe I'll get so high that I don't go live. I don't fucking know. But I put that post out earlier because I was smoking a J then when I was like doing shit. I was saying I was gonna be high if I was here. So here I am, high. Working on some doxing stuff. Fucking Ratina. Hey.
Shit, Bree today, she was over there in Virgo's live having a whole fucking crash out. Because supposedly
She was. She
Ratina
liked to
doxed
crack out.
Ratina doxed her by showing a picture of her backyard.
Oh,
Like,
where Queenie's missing bushes?
God damn.
That backyard definitely is what stole Queenie's missing bush.
Girl, that backyard, I can guarantee you there's a snake den in that backyard. That shit was so overgrown, oh my god.
It wasn't even her backyard, Retina's saying.
I thought that was the picture though. Okay, so like when people are talking about bushes.
It was her old place. I did hear in one of the clips they were talking about that.
No, yeah, like I heard her saying she don't live there anymore. But yeah, she was like, "Oh, y'all put my kids in danger. How if you don't live there anymore?"
She just likes to be the grandma. The other clip I heard today was her trying to like talk her way out of something. Like you could definitely hear the tone of her voice change when she was like knew she got caught lying about something. It was maybe it was a clip from Holly Mays today. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can come up, Retina.
Let me clear this up. What she said today was that is not her backyard. She used to live there. But she told people in private that needed to know that that wasn't her house, while publicly saying I was endangering her children by doxing her. Make that make fucking sense.
Right? I mean, didn't they? Well, I mean, I doxed you, but didn't they? They've doxed other people with children. I know Breeze kikied it up with a whole bunch of fucking doxers over there. Okay, Retina, everybody mutes. Everybody mutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on Hinge. I thought it was the wrong address. But it still had Queenie's Missing Bush back there. That shit was way overgrown.
This is what she said in private. You can big box me for just a second.
Yeah, let me figure it. There we go. Let me figure out how to play it. She talking about you? She getting ate up so bad by people? Who's she talking to?
I don't know who she's talking to. Somebody in one of her friends.
Now, how are you gonna talk shit about Tommy?
That's what I don't get. Because, you know, Tommy's all. Listen, I don't know Tommy on a personal level. And, you know, is he nosy like a lot of us are? Yeah. Is he kind of messy? Probably. But, yeah, she's had it out for Tommy for quite some time.
He ain't no fucking just asshole to be an asshole. Tommy will tell you about yourself if you need it and it's warranted. But he don't just be out here being an asshole. He sits in lots of places. He has comments. He ain't that disrespectful. He goes everywhere.
My favorite time is when Malibu first started going up in Smash's box, and Tommy would make like fucking little remarks down in the comments. That shit was funny.
I don't know if he deactivated today or got blocked. I never looked into it. Somebody else can look and see if his account's still there.
I liked his videos and pictures with like Mama Tot. And I liked his. We're mutuals on this account, and so I see his posts and shit. He always has the best posts. Looks like he has a really good time. I have a really good time in my house. I don't fucking like to leave. I'm excited that you get to go out tomorrow, Violet.
Dude, I haven't been out with my husband to the bar, like had a night out in 2 years. I'm not even kidding. 2 years.
Did any of you guys watch the beginning of like Bree's live where she ended to go to Virgos and then was in Virgos?
No.
So, you know how we talk about where they definitely make a plan about what the fuck's gonna happen when they go live? So, Bree said Virgo is gonna go live in 13 minutes, right? And then it gets to that point, she goes, okay, I'm gonna end and we're gonna go watch Holly Mays live from last night. Me and Tommy were talking about fucking raccoons, deer, plants, gardening, all the things. And so Bree ended her live to take all her people over to Virgos to go watch that. You cannot tell me that these bitches don't plan on what the fuck they're gonna do when they go live and the content and people they're gonna talk about and all the shit.
Yeah. Wait, so her and Smash are not friends anymore, right?
Well, Smash cried for about 3 seconds and then had to wipe a booger out of her nose last night when Bree said she didn't want to be friends with her anymore or was walking away or some shit like that, which is crazy because it was all because she heard an old clip, right, of Smash talking about her kids, right, with me in a live. And she had never heard that clip before, even though there's proof she played that live over and over and over and over again, right?
Yeah, I remember hearing it over and over and over again.
I just posted a video like 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, of literally Smash in Bree's live and them going back and forth about, oh, you better not have just talked about my kid, Smash, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, do you guys have amnesia? You forgot this happened too? This isn't the first time. So the performative shit is getting fucking old as fuck to me.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was telling Sunshine, that from what I heard today, that Bree knew about it whenever, Smash originally said it, and then she was acting like she never heard it.
They put her and Queenie, I think Queenie, I might be wrong, played that live over and over and over again. And if you go watch the video that I just posted, it is literally just the two of them talking about it, and Brie being like, "You better not fucking talk about my kid." Blah blah blah, blah blah. It was like a whole amnesia moment. Apparently, she forgot that conversation happened too.
Where does Virgo stand in this? This is she? Because I only heard from your live when you went live, but you were only live for 10 minutes.
But that's because I only needed to respond to Nelson, really.
Where does Virgo stand in this? Is she still Smash's friend, MJ's and Bree's, or
Holly asked probably about 5 times, and she just pussyfooted around it.
That's what she likes to do. Yeah, it does sound like up to something cool.
But the funny thing is do you notice how none of them are live tonight? Nobody wants to touch this.
It's so weird that when I got home from taking my husband his lunch at midnight, I was like, oh, I'll just listen to somebody's live and go back to sleep. And that's what I said in the fucking group chat. I was like, I think I'm going to go live because nobody else is live. And it's weird. I feel like somebody needs to be live.
Sorry, I listened to a YouTube on my way home and I recorded it. And it's all about doxing and who goes first. And once you go real life on somebody, apparently you can just post dead people according to Queenie and all this stuff. So I was just working on a video I have queued up, just in case one more motherfucker over there wants to say a fuck thing about my real life, I mean, he talks about my looks, my baby daddy.
Take before you start fucking clapping back, and then
clap
back that gets fucking noticed, and not their fucking initiating fucking shit that gets noticed. Like, oh my god, Retina posted this. Blah blah blah.
You know what I think? I think them fucking with Isaac trumps everything. So whatever I do in response to that should really just be forgiven.
And yeah, that's why I stood a hard 10 toes down on everything I fucking did, and still am. I might not be here as much anymore, but they did get that post down of Amber's ex-husband that hates her guts. Well, hated her guts before he passed away.
No, well, that's good.
They did get that one down.
Y'all are some weird 304s. Do you want a box?
Who's that?
Account come into so many lives.
I've had them blocked forever, so if I have them blocked, there's obviously a reason, because I don't really be blocking people.
You're just listening. Oh, listen, look. Retina's not slurring her words. I'm not slurring my words. Violet's not slurring her words. I think we're doing good tonight, ladies.
Nope, I'm not slurring my words, but best believe before I go to bed, I am going to be slurring my words, okay?
We are not letting Sweetbriar creak up into the box. She already asked us not to let her in a box. Because she a whole bottle in.
Oh, Kelly? She's been drinking?
Listen, I just want to let you all know a bottle of wine fits in a Stanley, so that is one drink.
Oh, I can't drink wine. No way in hell. Nope.
That's when you find me
Can't do
slurring
it.
my words. If I'm slurring, I've been drinking wine.
Sorry, I got restricted for having my kitty cat up.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, Sweetbriar Creek is straight. She's just staying out of trouble. We're gonna help her stay out of trouble.
She's always in trouble, though.
That's what I hear too.
She's always in trouble.
So is you, bro. Shit. So is Ratina. So am I. We're all always in trouble.
Listen, I've had so many people walk away from me recently after everything fell down that it is what it is, bro.
I call it the trash taking itself out. That's what I call it. It does that a lot.
Some of those people were not trash to me, but I can't do nothing about it.
Sweetbriar, I don't know half the shit. I don't know what I did to deserve half the shit that got fucking blamed on me before I even started becoming that vile. It's like I had to do what I did to get people to fucking listen.
Kool-Aid, do you want to hear a funny story? Back in 2007?
Yeah, I can't do wine.
2007 was the last time I ever drank whiskey. And I was drinking Jack Daniels because that's what my boyfriend and his friends were doing. I woke up single the next day. Apparently, whiskey makes me a little aggressive. Not aggressive, like physically, but like my mouth. My mouth.
Oh, that's too good for me.
Yeah, I said some things I probably would have never said before, but I ended up single the next morning, so there was that.
It's my favorite, but I don't drink it often because it is my favorite, and I don't have I have no control. Like I will drink a whole fucking bottle instead of just stopping when I get tipsy or whatever. Vodka is cheaper, so I drink that when I want liquor. I'm not big on wine. I might have a glass of wine if we're like at an Italian restaurant, or I might have a little glass of wine at my in-laws because they're like wine connoisseurs, and they like pair wines with their dinners. And usually I have milk in my wine glass, though. But I do love the fucking White Claws. I don't know why. Not necessarily all the White Claws, just the black cherry ones.
Those are okay, but have you had their variety? I don't know. It's like their summer variety pack.
It's the variety pack.
Those are pretty okay. But normally, the first time they came out, I thought it was like licking TV static.
Well, the first
have y'all ever had
seltzer? I added shots too. Like I took a big old drink out of the seltzer and then added liquor shots, vodka shots to the seltzer to make it more potent. I didn't do that today.
I normally just add a packet of my water Kool-Aid or like my water flavoring to them if I'm gonna drink them, and then they go down smooth when I'm mowing the lawn.
Have y'all ever had the ruby grapefruit White Claws? Those are oh my god.
All the grapefruit, like so Red Bulls. I love grapefruit. I love Squirt. Like the new Red Bull
Squirt is
delicious. The lime Red Bull tastes like fucking Squirt.
The last time I drank vodka, I was probably in high school, and I've tried to drink it since, and it like gives me a headache within like 45 minutes. I can't do vodka.
My favorite drink is the Double Bloody Mary Spicy, but also my other favorite drink that I definitely only drink it like maybe 2 times a year because I'm that bitch that will be fucking walking outside butt ass naked when I drink gin. I like gin and tonics, and I like gin and grape Kool-Aid.
Oh, so you like licking pine needles. Okay.
I don't know why. I love me some gin.
So I listen, I'm not a liquor kind of girly. I'm not a seltzer girly. I'm a beer girly. My beer of choice is Bud Light. My favorite beers, but they're hella expensive, is Dos Equis and Corona Extra. Um, Whenever I do drink liquor, tequila is my best friend. Whiskey makes me warm and fuzzy. It makes me sleepy. Vodka makes me a psychopath. Like,
Well, we
I
best
don't know
keep
what it
you off
does
the
to me.
vodka then, bitch.
Oh,
Leave
fuck
that.
vodka.
Leave the vodka to
Fuck
me and sweet
vodka.
briar.
I discovered that the truly unruly is that I can't do that because I drank 10, and you've seen what happened on Mother's Day.
Sweet Briar, there's a distillery in Colorado, and I only know this because I worked at the liquor store. And when they like started up their distillery, they came in trying to like sell it to my boss, and we would do like taste tests, to all the vendors that would come in with like new alcohol. And because I was the resident alcoholic that worked at the liquor store, my boss was always having me taste everything. But there's this one distillery in Colorado, and they picked the June berries right off of one of the like mountain rivers, and their gin is so fucking good. Like you can drink it without seltzer, without Kool-Aid. It is like so smooth and so good. And they use, I don't know, they use like the fucking mountain water. I don't know, but it is like the best gin I've ever fucking had.
I think my favorite seltzer is the Truly lemonades. I love them. Those are
I
always my favorite.
I can't do the lemonade ones anymore because I get heartburn too bad. I have that GERD. Like I'm like 45. I got the fucking constant acid reflux GERD shit going on. So lemonades, and I love lemonade. Like when I was pregnant with my middle daughter, it's the only thing that I could stomach was strawberry lemonade from Wendy's. Literally my favorite. I got it every fucking day. I couldn't keep food down the entire pregnancy. I lost weight the entire pregnancy, but I was able to keep that down. It just gave me massive heartburn, and it still does.
Listen, I love me some citrus, but I get GERD too. Um, but I'll still suffer through it. I will eat a lemon, like I will cut it up and eat it right off the peel with salt. I will eat grapefruit. Yeah, I'll eat limes, but then I regret it. But I keep doing it. But GERD is a bitch.
I like grapefruit like once a year, but I gotta sprinkle sugar on it first.
There's somewhere around Wyoming here, I think. I don't know if it's Wyoming, Montana, or Colorado. They make like a lavender beer, and it's really good. But so my ex best friend of like 25 years used to manage this bar, the same bar that I met my husband at 12 years ago. Anyways, I used to go in all the time and take shots, and she would be like, "I gotta cut you off because you're getting a little drunk." So anyways, one day I went in there, and she sat me down, and she had like 7 shot glasses in front of me, filled with different beers. She's like, "I want you to taste all these beers because you can have a shot, then you can have a beer, and then you can have a shot, and then you can have a beer instead of all shots." And so I settled on PBR, but I really, really like Little Kings. They're just really hard to find unless you're on the East Coast. And then I really like Yingling, but that is also really hard to find out here unless you're on the fucking East Coast. Yeah, I take Prilosec, Casey. I
I
take
have
it.
never in my life been able to drink beer. Like even back in the day in like high school and parties and all that stuff, if there was this beer, I wouldn't drink. I just cannot handle the taste of it. When Bud Light Lime came out years ago, I would have a couple of those, but I just
I don't know.
cannot I
This lavender
cannot
beer is so
stomach.
good. It literally tastes like lavender and flowers. It does not taste like beer.
I
Um,
don't know.
Bud
I just
Light,
cannot stomach the taste of beer.
Bud Light Orange. Oh my god,
I just
it's
don't like
so
how it makes you
good.
so bloated and makes you pee like 9 million times. I think that's why I started drinking liquor, because beer makes you pee so fucking much.
See, because Shannon calls me a big back beer bellied bitch. I've kind
I
of been
got that
wanting
all of us
to.
on the app are big back bitches.
Okay, I'm just a big bad
I've
bitch.
I've been wanting to kind of get off the beer and try seltzers. I tried White Claw for a while and I love the mango flavor, but I think I drank like 2 out of a 6 pack or maybe 3. I had a horrible ice pick headache. It was the worst headache I've ever had. So I haven't been back to seltzers since that happened. But I have been wanting to try some.
I only like the black cherry. I've tried a few of the White Claws, but the black cherry one, that's the one that they normally like sell at like sporting events and shit like that in the tall boy can, like baseball games. And I think we were at like a Rockies game when I had my first one, and it was super fucking hot. And yeah, I think that's why I decided I really like the black cherry.
The black cherry is really good, but you have to try the ruby grapefruit. Oh,
Because I love grapefruit. I love everything grapefruit.
me too. Like I don't even have to you know how Rutina, like she just said, she put sugar on a grapefruit. I don't even have to do that. I'll just eat it straight up.
And so one of my favorite things is honey on grapefruit, like raw honey. I'll drizzle some fucking honey on it and eat it. I love it like that, but I like it plain too. But I'm not big on like white refined sugar either, though. I don't, and that seems to be my issue. Is like I've been feeling a lot. Like I have to eat a lot of sugar lately, or stuff that has like glucose in it, because my sugars keep dropping so fucking low, and it's
Get
only
some goddamn glucose tablets.
I do have the glucose tablets, but I also have like my husband goes out and he bought like all kinds of Snickers and Butterfingers, and but I like the Smarties, and so I'll just sit here and suck on this because I'm not big on sugar. My husband is. Like my husband, he's got his snack drawer on his side of the nightstand, and it's got like sour gummies in it. It's got like 100 grand bar in it. It's got his pretzels, but most of it is sweets. And on my side, I have like handy snacks and pretzels and peanut butter and cheese crackers and applesauce. Because an applesauce I can open real quick because for some reason my blood sugar tanks a lot in like when I'm sleeping and in the middle of the night, and it wakes me up. Like the one time
You wake up like super shaky and just like full of sweat.
Shaky, full of sweat, like super dizzy. Like the one time I called my son, I was like, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. My husband was on the night shift, and I was like, I need you to come upstairs right now. And so he ran upstairs, and like I got up from the bed. I was like, I'm not okay. And then I fucking just face planted on the floor. That's when my blood sugar dropped to 25. He ended up calling 911, and like they had me sitting in a chair outside because the ambulance actually broke down on the way here. I tried to call a taxi before he called 911 because like I passed out, but I came back too, and we were trying to call a taxi to go because this was before we had the truck. Anyways, that was a whole fucking shit show, and it's because my blood sugar. And I even quit doing the GLP-1, but my blood sugar, I have a really hard time keeping it above like 80, 90.
I'm not diabetic, but I have whatever the opposite of it is. And it's part of because I like what I've been told is because of the part of the intestine that they took out of me. But I did learn, um, listen, my body just does not respond well to stress. So when I was in county jail, like waiting to go to prison, when I would stress myself out, my blood sugar would drop to like 60. And I'd have to take like glucose tabs because I'd be just like shaking and sweating for absolutely no fucking reason except I
Yeah, I got
stressed
a whole
myself
bottle
out.
of purple grape glucose tabs right like in my nightstand drawer. And no, I don't have a Dexcom because I'm not diabetic. It's almost like I started becoming like a
I,
type 1 diabetic after taking the GLP-1. And the only reason I went off the GLP-1 is because on that I could not keep my blood sugars above 70 the entire time, and I was always feeling sick and gross, and
yeah,
it already makes you
typhoid.
not want to eat.
I definitely think the Dexcom, even though you're not hyperglycemic, because it sounds to me like you're definitely hypoglycemic. So the Dexcom would alert you, say if you're sleeping, it would alert you and let you know, hey, you're crashing. Like your sugar is
My boss
crashing. And it's
fucking
been
lets
life
me know for
saving.
sure.
Listen, I'm so unbothered lately. I don't have those problems. Like I do have glucose next to my bed because I have nobody to call, and I keep orange juice in my fridge just in case. But like I haven't drank, like, I don't drink drinks with like sugar in them probably since they did my intestines. Because if I drink like juice, like actual juice, I just get sicker than a dog. And whatever dumping syndrome is, that's what happens.
So that's what they initially thought with me too, is that it was like dumping syndrome.
And it sucks because it's like I'll chug this OJ to get my blood sugar back up, and then in a half hour, I'm sick as fuck to my stomach. It's terrible.
So like I just took my blood sugar right now because I'm, gonna be going to bed in a little while. It's at 72, and I'm drinking a Red Bull that has sugar in it, and I fucking ate meatball. I ate 3 meatballs earlier. I didn't eat any of the. I didn't have it in the sandwich though, so I didn't get any carbohydrates. So I'll
That's why
probably.
I keep those. I think they're called puffs. I have to go look. I think they're puff protein bars. I buy a case of them, and I just have those. So in case if I feel like getting low, I just eat a couple of protein bars because I know obviously you need the protein to keep your blood sugar high or regulated.
You need a
So
protein and a carbohydrate.
yeah, so I try and eat those first before I have to resort to like orange juice.
And that's another
So
thing. I'm not big on juice at all, but like, so my last trip to Colorado, my blood sugar dropped about an hour into the drive. We ended up sitting for an hour at one of the truck stops in Wamsutter, and I was just chugging apple juice because my blood sugar was tanking. And when it gets like around 60, I physically can feel it in my body. Like I start like almost acting like I have Parkinson's, almost like my hands start shaking, my head starts like bobbing. I get like super warm feeling, but super lightheaded. And then like when it goes below like 50, I start getting like super fucking nauseous. Like my body gives me physical signs as it's getting low.
Oh yeah, there was one time when I was in county jail and they checked my blood sugar. They're like, "How the fuck are you standing?" I'm like, I don't know. Just give me my tablets." Like,
That's what the fireman, when they checked my blood sugar, because they came and I went and sat out on the porch because I was sweating to death, but it was really cold that night and I was shaking. And they kept thinking I was shaking because I was cold and I wasn't. I was so fucking hot, but he took my blood sugar and it was at 25, and he looked at the other firefighter and they got on the radio. They're like, "We need the ambulance now." And then they made my son, we didn't, because we don't have juice here because we don't drink juice. And all I had was a Red Bull and milk, and they made him go in and get me a glass of milk because it has sugar in it. And they made me like chug that whole fucking glass of milk, and I did, but then I vomited because I chugged it so fast.
I was gonna say I'd shit my pants on the way in the ambulance if I drank a fucking glass of milk.
I love me some motherfucking milk. When I'm hungover, that's my favorite fucking thing.
Oh, you're one of those people. I have not drank milk since I graduated high school.
So my doctor used to call me a medical bulimic because I'm fat, but like I vomit a lot because of me not being able to digest certain proteins and stuff like that. Um, and one of like if I have to vomit at food that's been sitting in my stomach for hours or a day or whatever, like if I eat dinner, go to bed, and wake up and just feel sick as fuck, it's because my food didn't digest, and then I have to vomit it up. I'll forcefully drink like a whole glass of milk to make myself vomit because the milk is still cool, and so it like coats my throat as I'm vomiting. Um, I probably got that tumor on my voice box from all the vomiting I've done.
that
That's what
can happen.
it.
Whenever you have like acid reflux or GERD, it affects all of that shit. But has anybody ever had this happen to them? Uh, have you
I'd
ever
like
been
to.
asleep? Have you ever been like sound asleep and then you woke up feeling like you are literally suffocating and drowning on acid, like,
Yeah,
GERD,
I've
acid.
actually, I've actually fucking aspirated on the acid before.
Like it feels like you were literally drowning and you wake up out of a dead sleep and you can't breathe, you're panicking. It's horrible. That's happened to me so many times.
So I have like 5 pillows on my side of the bed because I sleep at an incline. Because for one, I have COPD, I smoke, um, I have asthma real bad. Where I live is very dry, which is good for my asthma and my COPD, but it's also very dusty, which is not good for it. And I use oxygen at night. I'm supposed to use it all day, but I don't. I use it at night only.
You have
Um,
oxygen or like
I have
a
a
CPAP?
concentrator. No, I
Okay.
know how to CPAP, but um, so I sleep with my mouth shut. So I had the nose one, but it would like force my mouth open, and then it sound like all night long. It was like Darth Vader was talking to me through my throat, and I couldn't do it. I
You
just
gotta
fucking
get some mouth tape.
I couldn't do it. No, I can't because I have like claustrophobia and issues with shit on my face. You've heard me talk about my issues with shit on my face and around my
Listen,
mouth.
I know I cannot sleep with a blanket past my shoulder. If it's any, I can't. I think I'm gonna
Nothing
suffocate to
touching my
death.
face, blocking my airway, nothing grabbing me. I sleep with my door open. When I'm in the hospital, they have to leave my door open. I leave the door open when I go to the bathroom. All my kids have watched me pee and take a shit, okay? Because I have issues shutting doors. I have issues being locked in rooms. Let's just
What
say
the
it.
hell? What the hell is pilar stenosis? Because I have stenosis in my spine, but I've never heard of it there.
I don't know what pilar stenosis is. And Hinge, what is pilar stenosis?
I have lumbar stenosis.
Oh, should I be like Smash? I'm gonna need who knows to send me a voice clip. No, I really.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all
I'm
to
gonna need
add me
everyone to send me a voice clip.
Snapchat and bio. I'm gonna need voice clip from everybody.
Oh damn. Yeah, so all your shit was coming up, huh?
Oof. Yeah, that sounds not good. I only throw up if I go to eat Chinese food, and I don't know if it's the MSG or what, but I can't finish. Like, if I go to eat at a Chinese restaurant, I can't make it through a meal. I have to go throw up at some point.
We just had Chinese. I don't ever order myself anything. We order a sesame chicken, a Mongolian beef, white rice, and a lo mein, and it feeds all three of us. Because I just take like 2 pieces of the sesame chicken, and then like 1 or 2 pieces of the beef with the onions, and then I put it on white rice, and that's all I eat from Chinese.
My dad used to make fun of me all the time because I'll be like, "I'll be right back," and then come back like my eyes are like bloodshot and like teary. He's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. It's only if I go to restaurants.
Yeah, I try not to think about how my food's being made because again, I have
I
issues with.
just
I
I
have
just
oral
assume it
issues.
has something to do with the MSG, possibly. I'm not sure. That's just what I've.
I love me some MSG. I don't know about you, but I love me some MSG. When I make cucumber salads and shit, I add MSG to that shit.
This bitch sent a voice clip. No, she didn't.
Who?
Ooh.
Oh, unhinged.
I told Nellie to send me a voice note on Snapchat, because she has that British accent, and I gotta
I
hear
know,
it.
I love her accent.
I've never heard it before. I gotta hear it.
I've only heard her like once or twice.
Oh, hang on, I'll be right back.
I don't feel like I have an accent, but people out here say I have an accent. And they say it's like a southern New Yorker. Oh, Nelly, you hurt Avi's feelings. Send her one too. Everybody went on pause. Everybody leaves me. I gotta talk to myself now. So I painted my dining room and the bedroom ombre blue. It's like this grayish blue. It's super pretty. And I made the decision to paint the ceiling because I have plaster walls and plaster ceiling. And I made the decision to paint the ceiling the blue color too, and it's black trim. Um, and it's super pretty. I really like them. It makes it look bigger in here and brighter.
Okay, so listen, I just heard Nellie's voice for the first time. Oh my god. I loved it. I loved it. Oh my god. I loved every second of that, Nellie. Thank you. That was so cool.
I'd say send me one too, Nelly, but I don't think you have my Snapchat. But if you want it, I can give it to you. I talk a lot over there on
Accents,
Snapchat.
man.
Ask Bertina and Unhinged and Contrary, man. Like when I like if the reason I've been missing shit is because I do like fucking video calls over there in Snapchat. I'll be like driving, talking to them. I'll be like fucking cooking, talking to them. Violet, you better back off, Abby says. Nellie's hers.
Listen, me and Abby, we were talking the other night about this, and I was like, I want Nellie to send me a voice clip where she's cussing me out as a Brit would, just like going ham on me. Because, Brits, or British
Proper
people.
hobnob.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm going to request Nellie to send me a voice note where she's like cussing me out like a Brit would.
Yeah, that's so funny. I love the way British people talk. So it's funny, like when I met my husband, I was dating this guy and I called him British Steve because he had an absolutely amazing British accent, and he was about 20 years older than my husband is, so he was older than me at the time. Anyways, I was actually on a date with British Steve at the bar. We had gone to dinner and then we went to the bar when I met my husband, and like Steve was just kind of being a douche, and I don't like the name Steve anyway because I have a brother named Steve and an uncle named Steve, and like I try not to date people with the same name as people in my family. It just makes it more complicated. Anyways, I ended up meeting Brett, and we were only dating. It's not like me and British Steve were boyfriend and girlfriend or nothing. But I ended up leaving the bar that night with my husband, and we've been together for over a decade now. That was a good choice on my part.
In my opinion, all Steves are assholes. I don't care what anybody says.
Should I've even met asshole dogs named Steve?
Where did Ratina go?
Ratina! I don't know, there was a whole bunch of shit in Snapchat. Let me go look real quick. Alright, I'm back. It's about that account that got blocked. But I have no idea where Ratina went off to. Her phone probably died. I think she worked today. So you guys are you're barbecuing, and then you're gonna go watch fireworks and then go to the bar?
Yeah, so we have a friend of ours that's coming down from San Antonio. We haven't seen him in, God, years. And he's a friend of ours from like back in the party days when we used to go to the bar all the time. So he's coming down, and then hubby's gonna grill hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm gonna make my crock pot queso tomorrow, which is delicious. And I got me a kiddie pool from Dollar General that I'm gonna sit in while my husband grills. Oh,
This is the one that likes to sit on the candles.
oh my God.
Sleeping guy. He's a sleepy guy. He's also kind of mean, and he only lets me let him pet on him when he's sleeping. I don't know why.
Well, here, I'll show you my fat cat. She's sleeping. Hang on.
My big fat. This one's not fat. My black one. He's a big fatty. I don't know. He's probably under the bed. Oh my goodness! I love that cat. Oh my goodness! I love her.
This is Kitty. And yes, that's her name. Her name is Kitty.
This cat's name is Kit because we never gave it a name. We just called it Kitty Kit.
Okay, so listen, she was an outdoor cat for about 2 years. She survived the Texas freeze of 2021, y'all. Outdoors. And then
Found him in the middle of a road in the middle of an ice storm in Colorado. He was like frozen to the road, and he was only like 3 weeks old.
Oh, you got big yawns. Say hi. But then whenever I had to put my dachshund down back in 2022, I was so depressed, even though we had one dog left in the house. So I begged my husband, please let me bring her inside. And we brought her inside. And now she's fat and happy.
I love her. She is adorable. My husband loves her. And this guy, he obviously is very unbothered by noise and shit because he's used to being around me, and I usually have either the TV blaring so I can hear it in the other room, or music, or something, or somebody's live like Angry Bird or something like that that talks really loudly.
Hang on, I'll show you the Cheweenies too. They're sleeping. Hang on.
I might have a picture of my black cat.
So this is Lori. She's my little girl, Chihuahua. Hi, honey. And then over here is her brother Louie. Hi. Oh my God. Hello. Oh, big stretch. You got your tongue hanging out. Hello. Nellie, listen. So his nickname is Mr. Dinky. That's funny you said that. We call him Mr. Dinky. Hi, baby. Put that tongue away. Oh my God.
He's scared of literally everything.
Yeah, Nellie, his nickname is Mr. Dinky.
That cat is absolutely just as fat as my tuxedo. It's murder god.
I want her cat. It is so fucking cute. We keep trying to make this one fat, but he don't want to get fat.
Dude, he is so fat.
When she runs, it's like so funny because you just see her belly like back and forth.
So my tuxedo cat, when he used to be super skinny when we got him from my daughter, and we just leave food out all the time because we've had the Kit here for 2 or 3 years longer than we've had the black one, and he doesn't just eat all the food up. Well, the black one does, and he got so fat like he can't jump on the bed anymore without at least 4 or 5 tries, and he smacks the side of the bed because my bed sits up about 3.5, 4 feet up off the ground, and then he can't jump up onto any counters. I was in the bathroom peeing the other day, and he tried to jump up on the sink to get water, even though he's got like a water fountain thingy like right in the hallway there. But he smacked into the cupboard, and I'm telling you, I laughed so fucking hard at 6 o'clock in the morning because this fat motherfucker tried to jump, maybe made it like a half an inch off the ground before smacking the cupboard. I think it's fucking hilarious watching fat cats try to move around. At the same time, I kind of feel bad because, I'm fat, and I'm like, dude, I have a hard time fucking getting around. I ain't jumping on no beds. I ain't jumping on no fucking counters.
Listen, okay, so whenever she runs, it's kind of like a waddle run. Like, she doesn't just bolt. She kind of like kicks her back legs, and I don't know what she does, but you can see her little belly kind of swaying back and forth. But my parents have a cat, and he's literally the size of a butterball turkey. And whenever he runs, his whole belly drags on the carpet. It's the funniest shit.
So my middle daughter, she has a cat, but I think it has like little people syndrome of cats. Because it never like really grew out of, like, it's not like little kitten, but it's not like full adult cat either. Like, it's stuck in the teen years, but it's like 2 years old, 3 years old, and it hasn't grown any. But I call that cat Murder Kitty because it's a COVID kitty that she got during COVID. And so she pretty much just kept it in her room, and then she moved to my parents' house, and it's got the run of the downstairs. But if you get anywhere near my daughter down there, like, this cat will attack you. Like, it protects her like none other. Oh, I love that kitty. Look at the haircut.
Like
It reminds me of MJ. Except the kitty's cuter.
No, don't say MJ. No.
The kitty was cuter.
Oh, and hang on a second, Sunshine. This is my outdoor cat. Hang on.
We got all kinds of outdoor cats out here. That's why my cats are strictly indoors. Oh, look at him. He's a pretty baby.
She is a female. She's spayed. She was my elderly neighbor's cat, but my neighbor got dementia and was put in a nursing home. So we started taking care of her. I've been trying to find her a home because I can't bring her inside, but she's taken care of over here. Hi, honey.
Cat got out of their house yesterday morning, and they have like a pet sitter here because they have like 6 dogs, and it got out when she was like feeding the dogs or whatever. And anyways, it's tromping around. She's tromping around with all the little tomcats that are out back. There's like, so we have an alley that separates us from the houses on the other street over, and like 3 houses down, they had before we moved here, they had a fire in like their shed garage area out back, and they just kind of left the like burnt rubble there, but all the fucking stray cats like live in there. So it's probably getting impregnated over there somewhere. That's what I told him too. I was like, there's a shit ton of cats over there, so you could go find yours. My cats, oh, so Kit, both my cats love ham and turkey. And if you're trying to eat ham and turkey around them, they will claw the fuck out of you till you give them some. And then the one that's sleeping right here in front of me, he really loves milk. So like the other day I was trying to eat a bowl of cereal, and he kept like grabbing my hand that was holding the bowl and like pulling it towards him. And then like every time I brought my hand back up, his claws would come out a little bit more and pull it back, and then I'd pull it back up and then a little bit more till I smacked his nose. I was like, get the fuck off my cereal, bitch.
You know what my cat goes crazy over? Is anytime we eat cheese. She has to have cheese. She's a cheeseaholic.
Mine like that fake cheese in the handy snacks. I'll let them like the rest of that fake cheese shit out, but they don't like real cheese.
Oh, Kitty, she's a little cheese 304. Like, she loves cheese.
Bettina Haley says to give your cats treats.
Rutina, if you didn't live states away from me, I would totally give you Baby, my outdoor cat.
And can I just say this too? I'm fat, so I don't really have a lab for Rutina to be my lap dog. I just want to throw that out there.
Wait a minute, is that the picture that Snark put up on
Yeah.
the green screen? Oh,
See,
I
that's
don't
how
see it.
my black cat's fat like that. I think my black cat's a little bit fatter than yours. But that is a cute, fat black cat. And mine has a giant bonus on his face. Right. At 18, yep, give them whatever they want. They already are over the hump of their lifespan there at 18.
But.
Oh, look at that kitty with the bow. My middle daughter, just got a new kitty, and it took her 2 weeks to introduce her murder kitty and the new kitty together, so the murder kitty wouldn't murder.
But does your tuxedo cat have its own portrait?
No. Well, maybe. I think my daughter's friend made one for her, the cat, when she had to give the cat to me. But
My
no,
daughter made this, and I thought it was so funny because I had it sitting up, and like all Christmas long, the cat would sit under the tree, just like sitting next to its portrait.
it's like, that's me. That's so cute. Is your tuxedo cat a scaredy cat?
No.
Mine's scared of everything. You sneeze, it jumps. You fucking fart, it's running. You get up to go to the bathroom, it's hiding under the bed. It comes out like when you're sitting, or like if we're in bed, it'll come sleep on the bed with us. And like he's super sweet. But if a stranger comes in the house, you absolutely will never know that I have 2 cats. You will only ever see one of them. He hates strangers. He literally makes himself so scarce. And like when my mom and my daughter were here for like 4 days, they never fucking saw him, not once.
I just want to thank Snark for keeping my eyebrows on point.
Right. And dude, your eyes look amazing in that picture.
But the funny thing is,
That's the picture she put up.
yeah, and then Blue came back with a dog with mange because it needed less hair.
Oh, well,
So,
Blue
so
is the
Blue
dog with
was
me,
back.
just so you know.
But funny thing is, somebody on Reddit said something about a lap dog, and y'all are trying to take Bertina's spot, blah blah blah. And they told me to get some bee spray to get rid of the fucking hornets. So I was,
Some hornet spray, bug away. But yeah, I
I
there.
don't know. I'll probably make it my profile picture. Fuck it.
So, okay, I thought that I heard Blue's voice today. I'm pretty sure that was Blue.
It
Blue is
was.
back on the app. Oh, good God.
Yeah, he's literally he's like a virus. He's like a parasite that you wish you could just shit out and get rid of, but it never wants to go away.
I can't stand that motherfucker. And listen, I try not to judge people.
Judge,
Or
I'm
say,
a judgy Judy. I'm a judgy looky loo.
listen. I try not to be that way, but like whenever I feel like something about you just doesn't resonate with me, And ever since I first came across Blue, or excuse me, Michael, whatever the fuck they go by, that's how I felt immediately. No. Mm-mm.
It is not my prerogative to change. He got introduced to me as a he and Blue, and look, he don't respect nobody else on this fucking app. I'm not gonna respect him. I do respect other people's pronouns. I don't his because he changes his so fucking much. Nobody fucking knows, and then like next thing, I don't fucking know. I just
Blue,
think
Blue. I remember whenever Blue put the F word in his username as a way
And
to
then
get people to
unknown
say it.
repeated it and then got
Mhm.
drugged for saying it.
I fucking remember that.
Yep. And listen, me and Unknown, we do not see eye to eye. We've had our rounds. We have gone toe to toe.
Yes.
But whenever she was getting dragged for saying the F word that Blue intentionally put in his username, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on now.
That was honestly stupid. Like you were baiting people to say it so then you could be a fucking victim. This is Chip. Chip is trying to take over TechSpot and it just ain't working.
He's so cute though. Look at the eyeballs.
This is the motherfucker that sleeps on me. He sleeps on me no matter what position I'm on, and I'll throw him off, and he just walks right back like I'm his property. It's fucking wild.
Skyliner on there. I love it. I love cat faces because they're so different and unique. Like one of my cats has a black nose, one of my cats has a pink nose with a black outline. So it looks like you literally like drew with black permanent marker around his pink nose.
Oh my God, not the little paw reaching out.
You gotta make me big box because I can't shrink this one.
I love it.
Oh my God.
He's in one of his little window hammocks.
He's so cute. He's got Maine Coon in him. Look at the fucking fur in his ears and the way his jaw is.
He's a stray. That's where I got him from.
He's definitely got a little bit of Maine Coon mixed in that.
But he really did an excellent job with the Christmas photos I made of all of them. He participated well.
Yeah, my cats don't participate well in any kind of shit like that.
Look at that baby.
I put a fucking sweater on one of my cats. No, it wasn't even a sweater. It was a fucking collar. And the motherfucker tipped over like he was unalived. And
oh my God. I don't know if any of you watched my content back when I was dressing them up. And I put a Thanksgiving sweater on Chip. This motherfucker went absolutely paraplegic. Couldn't move. Just tipped right over. Couldn't move his
do if you put a collar on their ass.
Couldn't move his legs, couldn't stand, nothing.
Yeah, like he went stiff and like full rigor mortis in like 0.5 seconds the minute the collar went on.
I laughed so fucking hard making that video because then I was like, okay, I stood him up. He took 2 steps and it was the drunkest cat I ever did see. Just poof, right down to the ground. I was like, you know what? You are being dramatic right now. And then there's then, there was Tex just walking around like, look at my new sweater. So, yeah, Cartel, you can get absolutely flying fucked about my cat ran away because they don't like to be dressed up.
My neighbor's cat just fucking ran away. This shit fucking happens.
Girl.
My cat, unfortunately, fortunately for me, the first time they ever went outside, there was like 2 feet of fucking snow and it was like -20. And so now they just think the outside is a cold tundra that they don't want to fucking be in. So they don't go anywhere near the doors when we're like opening them. And even if we were to open the door and sit there and hold it, they're not going to go outside because, again, outside is the cold tundra that they don't fucking like. It's nice and cozy in the house. They have the downstairs, they have the upstairs, they got 5 different rooms they can, like bedrooms they can fucking prowl in, 2 different bathrooms, a living room, a kitchen, a butler's pantry, and a dining room. Like, they are perfectly happy sitting in all the windows in all the fucking house.
Sunshine. Not to kind of change the topic, but whenever Ratina spoke about Cartel, oh my god.
Look at that baby.
This was him when I first brought him home.
Okay, what about Cartel now, Violet? Sorry.
No, I was just like, God, ADHD, hello. No, did you hear what Cartel said about inbreeding?
Oh
And
yeah,
how-
all us
and
white
how-
folks.
Apparently I am breaded too because my
She directed that. Listen,
my son has spina bifida.
People can try and say that it was just directed towards me, but if you really listen, those were so
No.
generalized statements that she has some embedded fucking
She said
hate.
something
Ratina.
about the Whitakers, and she's like, I wasn't talking about the Whitakers. I meant like
No.
hundreds of years ago, bitch. When do you think the Whitakers
No,
fucking parents and
no.
they started having children?
because I was listening to that live replay when I was in the shower. She directed that at Ratina. And she also made a reference. She also made a reference about how small town white folk were screwing each other. Therefore, we had to get blood tests done. And therefore, out of inbreeding came a child with disabilities. She absolutely directed that at small town white folks. And then she wrapped up
the dog
children
DNA
with
shit.
disabilities.
Between that and the dog DNA shit and the shit that Cartel be spewing and the shit that Tasha be spewing, I mean, like, I really want to say something.
I couldn't put out any more informational videos than I did. I put out 2, and they're pure facts. Pure, like I said, Cartel, show me, you don't need to write a thesis paper, but show me where you're getting this information documented from. I made 2 videos. I cited everything, and yeah, it's not Americans that
I'm just gonna
do
say to
anything.
y'all, and if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. But if white folks are inbred and have dog DNA, who's gonna tell them where their chimpanzee DNA came from? Just saying.
Oh God.
Just saying. I said it. I said it sober.
I'm going to be canceled again for like the 10th time on the 4th of July.
Listen, this is what I said. This is what, I don't know if you guys watched my video or if any of y'all did, but I said, if we are going to go like Cartel, you want to go way, 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 way back in history, right? That means if one of your relatives was owned and taken advantage of, that would mean you have white DNA in you somewhere, wouldn't it? I mean, that's history. That
So
that
the
that
point-
is that is legitimate history.
Is literally every human has chimpanzee DNA in it. But if they want to point out that we have dog DNA, I'll just point out that we all have some chimpanzee DNA somewhere along our line.
Like, supposedly, we evolved from primates.
Exactly,
So-
that's my point.
And then she wanted to backpedal and be like, "Oh, I wasn't talking about autism." When you use specific words and statements, you cover all things.
So that means like Cartel is saying that Pam's family's inbred, Unhinged's family's inbred, my family's inbred. Everybody that has an autistic child, their family's inbred or any kind of fucking other issues, it means that their family's inbred. I think she
All
needs to go
fucking
talk to
inbred.
SC.
Happy fourth. We're
The
all inbred.
wildest thing
Happy
is like
fourth.
she's like, you're fucking your cousins and your brothers. I'm sorry. I never fucked my brother, and my brother never fucked me. And we didn't have a child because they didn't fuck me, and I didn't fuck any of my cousins. Um, and she continued to go on this path about that the blood tests were required for
It's for
inbreeding,
syphilis.
and it was
For
for
syphilis.
STDs
Yep.
to make sure that they weren't passing it on to children that would result in a
They
disfucking-ability.
want to talk about
Yep.
inbreeding. She needs to go talk to the LDS. I live too close to Utah where uncles be marrying nieces and all that kind of fucking shit. Go talk to the fucking LDSs over here in Utah.
I want to say this
Jesus
though,
Christ.
and people can hate me for all they want, but listening to Cartel on this app, I don't know if she was a social worker. She said she was, but I fear that she probably endangered white children in her mentality as being a social worker. Nobody's going to change my mind on that.
I back you on that because the way she talks and acts now.
Okay, so social workers, okay. Here's also what kind of bothers me. And I'm being serious about this. Inbreeding happens, and a lot of the time, and a majority of the time it happens, it's involved with SA. And I have seen
Look at Michael Kennings and his mama.
God damn it, Sunshine.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay, well, damn it. Okay, hang on. I have seen children turn into grown adults as a product of SA and inbreeding, and they are absolutely beautiful people. They don't have mental delays, they don't have any kind of disabilities. They're beautiful, thriving people. And I just think it's really insensitive for Cartel to say she was a social worker, because social workers are all involved in every field of trauma that there is whenever it involves something going on in the home or a child. And for her to make that statement, that horseshit that she spewed out of her mouth, really it insulted me. Not only did it insult me because she directed that at white people who live in small towns, because we're all, cornbread fed, and we're fucking country folk, and we supposedly screw our aunts, uncles, and cousins. But you tie up the fact how children are mentally delayed as a product of inbreeding, but you were a social worker and you probably saw a lot of things that involve children being essayed with inbreeding. So how come people are okay sitting with Cartel after what she fucking said? Because I wouldn't be.
And Violet, you cannot tell me that since she retired, she just got this new outlook on life. That is some deep rooted shit.
You know what I find hilarious is back in the day, like me and Cartel were friends because we both followed this one creator who was white. He's like this big buff white dude that would like thirst trap you with like just shorts on, doing dances, whatever. And we used to talk about being like sister wives. But now all of a sudden she hates all white people. But like chick was seriously thirsty for this white boy and was sister wiving with a white chick over here talking about that shit. Remember that, Cartel?
You know what? Troll count. Maybe you're right. Maybe all she did is look at documents and approve or deny people for food stamps, and she can call herself a social worker. Maybe that's what she did. But it is still very fucking concerning. And I made a whole documentary, like I put out a document or a documentary that you can read or watch on YouTube, and I put the facts in it, and I stated facts from another source of where it most commonly
Mary said
happens.
that Cartel
And
said
it,
she was boots on the ground, which means she was up in that trauma.
well, she never answered my question today when she was screaming at me about what happened to the genocide, so I don't want to hear fucking from her.
Trolling. I know a lot of social workers that I have worked with. Alongside, there are social workers that also work with elderly residents in long-term care facilities, et cetera, et cetera. But I've worked alongside so many. I've talked to several of them and know they can't disclose this, that, or the third. But certain topics come up, you can tell what they've seen and what they've had to come into.
Now, why the
And
fuck I got
also-
that account already blocked?
And look, I'm gonna just say this: my middle daughter um, is autistic, and I am 100% in belief that when she was 2 and went in for all those vaccinations, that's what fucking did it, because she spoke. She was a normal toddler baby up until she got like 7 vaccinations at once, because she was behind because she was preemie, and she was just not right after that ever. She started having seizures. She started regressing in her speaking. She developed apraxia, global apraxia. That was her main diagnosis all the way up until she was in middle school when they diagnosed her autistic.
Also, look at the COVID vaccine.
Mary,
Miraculous
Mary,
vaccine.
she was in Holly's live today. You me trolling.
Can't wait.
It
Hold on,
doesn't
real
listen.
quick. Did you mean to be up here?
Yes, ma'am. I was just, I wanted to comment on what you just said about your child. I have a disabled child, and do you know he was perfectly fine when he was born up to 6 months old. And 2 weeks after he got his shots, he got totally brain damaged. But they swear up and down it had nothing to do with the shots, that he
That's what
got
they
it
said
from
they
a
need to-
cold sore.
He was fine, or my daughter was fine until she got those shots. And yeah, within like a week to 2 weeks, she went completely nonverbal. She quit. She started having seizures. It was fucking awful.
That's what he did. And when we took him to the hospital, when he started acting this way, they sent us out the door saying, "Oh, he's just cutting teeth. That's why he's running a fever." As soon as we got out the door, he started having seizures, and he actually coded twice. And oh no, it didn't have nothing to do with the shots.
I'm not against vaccinations. What I am against,
Yeah, me either.
vaccinations at once. I think, and this is my personal preference, if I had to be a mom all over again, I would definitely get my kids vaccinated, but it would be one vaccine at a time. So that way, if there's an interaction or something happens, we know exactly what
Yes.
vaccine caused it.
Definitely. But that's and one more thing, I cannot stand cartel. Just wanted to throw that one in there, and you can kick me out. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna throw you a follow.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know how to kick you out. Hold on, let me figure this out. Oh wait, I found it. But thank you. Okay, sorry, Bettina, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say to the troll account, social workers don't just deal with just trauma. There is all aspects being a social worker and working for the county of lots of different positions you can hold, but you are working with all fucking races. All races. That you don't get to pick and choose which race comes into your office or comes into your presence for whatever it is that you do. And I'm sorry, but she has some fucking deep rooted issues when it comes to race.
No, I agree with you there. I've said this to my friends in private. They don't always agree with me. That's fine. They don't have to. I've said this publicly. Race and racism is not defined to one race specifically. Oppression is not defined to one race specifically. Racism is when you treat somebody different poorly and badly based on the color of their skin, and the same goes with oppression. And, you know, people want to say white people have never been oppressed. That is fucking bullshit. Fact check. Like, do some digging, do some research. White people have absolutely been oppressed. Not over here in this country, but look at what happened to the Jews. Look at what happened to the Irish. They were slaves.
The Irish, the Jews, yeah. Although, if you mention the Jews around Pam, she's gonna call you a Zionist. Just saying.
I don't agree. Listen, I don't agree with what happened to the Jewish during the Holocaust. And I stand 10 toes down on that shit. That was annihilation. That was a genocide.
She's very pro-Palestine, and because Israel is taking over Palestine and most of the Israelis are Jewish, therefore if you mention Jews or Israel in front of Pam, you're a fucking Zionist, Violet. Damn it.
If you're going to call me a Zionist, I don't give a fuck.
I bet if she put enough Visa gift cards on her wish list, she could finally get that flight over there to go live over there.
She can't, because she can't get a passport for...
You know what? I'm going to say this too, because I have empathy, I have a heart, you know, just like a lot of us on this app do, even though people want to assume we're terrible people, we're pieces of shit. I don't like seeing a world war or a war in general affecting any race, affecting any kind of innocence or children. So yeah, my heart breaks for what Palestine is going through.
Absolutely.
But the whole Middle East war, all of that shit, that's been going on for fucking years, decades. And it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop. And like,
Well, maybe if she moves over there, she can run for some government, position and try and,
I'd be impressed if she even moved up to Canada. Which, like, I don't know if a lot of y'all know that. So, like, I'm Irish Canadian. And when I lived in New York, I held a dual passport to go up into Canada all the time. Because up in Canada, in New Brunswick, I believe it's New Brunswick, like, my family has a whole ass lighthouse and a road and all this shit because I'm from Canada. But I'm not ever moving back to Canada, so I would hope that maybe she could. But I don't know if she can because she's been in trouble with the law before, and they don't like criminals up there. Like, I don't even think my husband can go up into Canada because he had a DUI back when he was 21.
You can ask the Queen for a pardon. I think it's like $500.
And also, I have a serious question. Like, did people forget what happened to the Native Americans here?
Oh,
on our home soil.
Absolutely, they did. So that's another
they did.
Well, the black people were oppressed and they were slaves and they were very gravely mistreated by a lot of people in the United States, right? The Indians definitely had it worse. They were massacred and murdered by hundreds and hundreds just for land that was never anybody's for the taking.
Yep. And the whole Thanksgiving thing, no, that was the white man acting like the native's friend, and they gave them blankets that were infected with smallpox.
I know, it sucks, but I really do love Thanksgiving because I like to eat.
Yeah, I mean, like, I focus on the food when it comes to that,
Yeah.
but you don't forget what really took place. And also, Native Americans, a lot of Native children were forced into schools to learn Christianity or Catholicism. And a lot of those nuns and fathers abused those children. Tried to strip them completely of everything they ever knew.
Well, that
and cut their hair that they literally have such a deep meaning behind.
They grow their hair out because
it wasn't because of lice. It had nothing to do with lice.
They want peace. Like they don't come. Like they get their reservation, their land. The government owed them that because they were literally fucking massacred by the thousands. And I get like the the black community was also massacred and mistreated badly, but not like the Indians were. But you don't see them out here being like, "Oh, we hate all white people, we hate all black people, we hate all these Europeans. Every European we're gonna massacre, or we're gonna make them feel like shit because they're European." You don't fucking see them doing that. And I ain't never did a goddamn shit to fucking nobody over the fucking color of their skin ever.
And and listen, Native American people, they usually like okay, so I've seen so many Native American content creators on this app that have literally called out black people for being like, oh, it happened to us, it happened to us, and they're like, well, what about us? But you don't see us doing this excessive shit that y'all do. And it's truth. Like the Native American people, they go through their day-to-day life, they admire, they love and adore their culture, they pass it on, and some of them live on fucking reservations still.
Mary, do you see who's in the box? They've tried to cancel all three of us. I've been trying to get canceled since 2022, 2021, something like that. I don't even fucking remember.
You want to know what I will say though? I will say this, and I don't care who the fuck it offends. Native Americans are so willing to teach you and share things with you and educate you and teach you new things and teach you
with you.
What medicines can help you and how to do lots of things in life. Native Americans are the first people that will share their heritage with you, while black people, like Cartel says, I'm done educating you, read a book.
Like
No.
hair. I don't understand why they get so pissed off over people having braids and shit like that. Because the Vikings had dreads and braids long before anybody
Listen.
fucking.
Do any of y'all remember what was his fucking name? Oh my god, what was his name? Modern Warrior.
If you
Modern Warrior.
If you start talking about womb talk, I'm leaving.
That's exactly where I went. The womb lands, yeah. Lance, Modern Warrior.
My womb lands ache for you.
My womb lands. No, so even Lance's own people were calling him out on his bigotry and his racism towards every fucking white person. And they're like, dude, we don't want to be a part of this shit. You're not trying to educate. You're calling every white person a colonizer. And Lance left TikTok. He completely left. I couldn't stand that dude. Could not fucking stand him at all.
Well, if I had a lady in an empty bedroom with a fucking what the fuck are the ring light just screaming about my womb lands and how you hurt my womb lands, I would probably hide too.
The fuck is a womb land?
That's like an entire 2023-24 rabbit hole.
I'm fucking screaming over here. Oh my god. Sunshine. I'm gonna have to catch
I was over on Drunk Talk, y'all. I was drunk the entire time.
You know she stood in that fucking empty bedroom with that goddamn ring light talking about her womb lands. My womb lands ache for you, Lance.
The fuck? Like, is she trying to say like her loins ache for him? But her
Yes.
I'm crying over here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did smoke that J before I went live, so maybe that's why I'm not understanding.
It's just one of those things that you know. If you were down that rabbit hole back in the day, you know.
It's a PS4 video game. Boomland.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna break it down for you. So Modern Warrior, aka Lance, was this indigenous Native American TikTok creator back during the pandemic and throughout 2021 and 2022. And he called every white person that called him out on his bigotry a colonizer, right? And even his own people were saying, dude, we don't want no part of this shit. Like, you're doing the most, Lance. We don't claim you, right? Well, he had a relationship with this chick, this white girl, briefly, I forgot her name. I think it was Kelsey or Chelsea or something.
That shit crazy is what I call her.
Oh yeah, she was fucking nuts, dude. Well, either way, she had relations with Lance, right? Like they got in the sack together, and then she assumed that she could possibly be pregnant with Lance's child. And she was like insinuating about that shit in videos and stuff. Well, I guess Lance gave her the boot, didn't want anything to do with her. They kind of parted ways. So she posts a TikTok video and she's like in front of this ring light crying about Lance. And she's like, I have a deep ache in my womb, Lance. Okay. The way she said it had people. Sorry, my dogs are barking at a possum. Hang on.
She said my womb lands, but it turned into womb lands. So then it become a Wombland saga for like 6 months.
I'm gonna have to look that shit up.
Exactly. It was the best shit I ever saw on TikTok. It was awesome.
But Lance was also having relations, like Bill Clinton, with a whole bunch of other people at the same
I
time.
do not have relations with that woman. I probably did though. I used to like. I like women too. I like titties. So I don't know if y'all saw this because it got like flagged. So I did one of those TikTok AIs a few weeks ago, and I was like at a tattoo shop with Unhinged in our little AI video, and all of a sudden after the tattoo, like it made my AI person like completely topless, but it gave me some really nice jugs with some little tiny perky nipples. I got restricted for body exposure, because we're all showing bodies over here. Anyways, then TikTok flagged it immediately. I'm like, fucking TikTok, you're the one that fucking made it. And then I did another one that I didn't post of me and Unhinged and Megan swimming in a lake, and then it made Megan topless, so I didn't post that one. I don't know why it keeps making my AI people topless. But I screen recorded it before I posted it.
It's
So
probably your own goddamn fault.
I have this screen recording of my AI and Unhinges at the tattoo shop where it made me topless, and like they even bounced in the video. Like they were bouncy. I was like, damn. TikTok's doing me a solid. Got them under the table titties up where they're supposed to be.
Well, I just want to say this real quick before I drop because I do have to finish cleaning and Violet's buzzed and Violet don't give a fuck. Just want to make that clear. But happy 4th. Rutina, Sunshine, and Violet are going to be canceled again for the 50th time today. Happy Independence Day.
We all have chimpanzee and dog DNA.
There ain't no motherfucker on here at all bigger than me to cancel me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nobody I interact with is bigger than me to cancel me. I don't give a fuck. Take it as conceited. It's called confidence, bitch.
I did see a video today that I wanted to say something real quick because you said happy 4th. Well, I am absolutely, like, from a family of military. As y'all can tell because Spread posted my entire military family in one of her videos, which is fine because they're all dead now and I don't care. I mean, I love them to death, but they're dead, so what do they care that they're posted? However, isn't it funny how, like, the 4th of July was, like, our freedom from tax and tyranny? And we're literally getting taxed on taxed goods and, like, our money's taxed, like, 20 times before we fucking see the end of it. And then everything we buy is taxed, except for at, like, certain states. Like, where I live, I can go into the store, if it says 99 cents, it's 99 motherfucking cents. However, it's just funny how it's, like, completely flipped over the 250 years of why we actually got our independence and freedom, our freedom from tyranny and taxes, just to be taxed on everything.
I do need to make a public service announcement on this. Gloria's old ass was around and she actually held the paper down so they could sign the Declaration of Independence. She made a video about it earlier today. If you didn't.
Were the bombs bursting in air while she did it?
I fucking can't. Like, I'm done. I'm about to pee my pants. Gloria. Damn it. Gloria. I love you, bitch.
I know. I miss Gloria. I'm glad she's back. I love Rupert. Rupert's like my favorite part of a lot of y'all's lives when Gloria's up there streaming. Because Rupert just don't give a fuck.
He don't. My favorite part is what Lean Cuisine is keeping the phone cool today.
Oh, and I also want to say this too. Don't call me out for who I sit with. And don't cut me off for who I sit with when you sit with who the fuck you sit
And just so
with.
everyone knows, Violet,
Well, now you're fucked
We
because
all sit with
you said it
yourself.
out loud.
just because we're on a live together chatting it up doesn't mean we all sit with each other either. We're just friendly and we have no problems with each other. But I'm a homie, Naomi. I sit by myself. Violet does the same thing, and I know Retina does too.
Listen, you know,
Want to go?
listen, Rutina knows how I feel about everything. Rutina knows what I did. But I'm sitting here putting that shit aside because I can peacefully coexist with people, even though I don't agree with what they do. We don't share the same opinions or views. That's what a lot of y'all on this app need to learn how to do.
You told me long ago you didn't fucking agree with what I was doing or what I was saying.
No. I've clocked you on your shit on the back end quite a few times, you know, but I've always heard you out.
You didn't talk to me on the front end a couple times, and
Yeah,
but
I have.
the thing is, I do what I do. I'm not gonna fucking not do what I do because of other people's fucking opinions or emotions.
And do you see what a grown adult routine is? I didn't even bring it up.
Damn, I didn't even know y'all two were beefing.
I am very mature.
But like,
Okay, so
no, there
we're-
wasn't issues.
no, like, we're not beefing. If I was beefing, I'd be posting videos. I'd be talking about Rutina day in and day out. Same for her, you know, like.
I do day in and day out.
But, you know, I know how to coexist with people. I don't wish any kind of ill on Rutina. I just don't agree with what she did. She knows that. She understands that it is what the fuck it is. And I also am going to say this too.
But I can guarantee that I did way more vile shit than Latina ever did.
I mean, listen, none of us are fucking saints on here. None of us. Myself
Excuse
included.
me, I have a profile picture showing I am an absolute saint.
But also, I'm going to say this too. Stop having an issue with people that go into lives and in certain spaces. I don't give a fuck what anybody says on this app. You're never going to make me choose. You're not going to tell me you can't sit here, can't do this, can't go there, blah, blah, blah. You can't be in these boxes, etc., etc. I'm going to do what I want to do. But trust and believe, if I call you a friend, you're a motherfucking friend until the end. If I ever take a box and I hear you being talked shit about, I'm going to clock it. It's not going to happen on my watch.
Unhinged yells at me all the fucking time. Like, she's we call her the voice of reason. Because she literally yells at me all the time. But what she won't do is fucking get up on here and fucking publicly do it. She'll fucking do it in private. And I'll tell you, she fucking hands my ass.
And you know what? That's okay too, because I've heard from that whole circus with Virgo, Smash, Bree, and all of them recently. Well, people can talk to their friends on the back end and not agree with them and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's okay for you bitches. But whenever we're friends with somebody on this motherfucking side, you want us to call it out publicly. And if we don't do it, it's not good enough for y'all. Nah. If y'all are, you know, comfortable addressing your friends privately over there on the back end, we're going to do the same shit. Not everything has to be for content and views.
You know what? Now that you brought up Virgo, can I just make one point? Yeah, Virgo tried to correct, or I don't even know, correct Cartel, but she said, you know, I did look into that and I didn't find anything like correlated with that, right? And then Cartel said something, and then that bitch just fucking backs the fuck down.
Well, Cartel was like, she said, you gotta look deeper or something like that. No, bitch, you go fucking pull up the info that you say is out there. You fucking pull it up and you fucking show us. But Virgo's fucking DA.
I have the whole
wait,
fucking.
She says, no, I'm not removing Retina. Don't leave. She said, okay. That's all Virgo does is, you're right, okay. And by the way, I did an AI video with Virgo in it earlier today, and before I could post it, she deleted it because I had to, like, it tagged her. So I made another one before she could delete that one. I screen recorded it. I posted both of them, so if she deletes the one, at least it's on backup on the screen record up there, just so you know. Because Virgo, you are a fucking liar and you're a hypocrite. And not only did you fucking do the shit you did to Ryan Ray and a whole bunch of other people, but now you're the bitch on the back end fucking begging for money that can't pay her fucking bills. How is it that two fucking adults working cannot fucking get their bills paid? I think maybe you need to stop spending your money on sushi and start budgeting and eating like the rest of us that can't pay our bills. How about that?
Excuse me, for the last at least 3 weeks, when the fuck has she went to work?
That's what I'm saying. How do you spend? Well, apparently she was at work in her 8-hour live because they were trying to get her a new computer or some shit.
Okay, so I have. So she has been at work because whenever she goes live in the mornings recently, because I have woken up on the window to a few of her lives on my Sneaky. She's like, I'm at work, guys. Typing away on her keyboard, muting or whatever. Can y'all not work a job without being on TikTok? Right.
Ooh, and now that you mention that, Virgo, you might not want to put your receipt book for your company that you work up as, like, pull it up so everybody can see it on the screen as to the absolute assisted living that you work at, because I think there's a few places that would frown upon that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be a HIPAA violation.
No, that's not technically HIPAA.
But so I just want to say this because when I was a part of my old group years ago, I would be on video calls whenever I was at work. But when I had a job to do, I'd put my phone down, I would mute, or I would leave calls. And they were like, oh, whenever the tables turned on me, they're like, oh, Violet, you broke HIPAA because we saw a couple of your little old people. And this, that, and the third. There are gray lines with HIPAA. Not everything is a violation of HIPAA. I just want to make that apparent.
There's a lot. People really don't understand HIPAA. I'm just saying, when you put your mom's entire business right there for everybody to see, and then people start looking into the qualifications to work there and the requirements and all the things, Virgo, you might want to be maybe just a green screen while you're at work, because you're going to slip one of these days.
I find it funny, too, because Malibu used to say all the time that she was at work, and that's why she couldn't be in certain shit, but then she'd be at work and running her mouth, like going on her lunch break or going on break to get up in a box and run her mouth. You know what y'all never did see? Remember that song about Florida Man made about me drinking Buzz Balls in the walk-in cooler at the truck stop I used to work at? Y'all never did see me go live at the truck stop, did you? Nope. No,
but I had a Buzz Ball one time, and I'll never have a Buzz Ball ever again.
I will never have a Buzz Ball ever again either. I never
drank a Buzz Ball.
I never had one until my birthday last year.
That shit fucks my world up real quick.
It was really gross. It tasted like juice, and I'm not big on juice. I'm not a big fruit person. I will eat the fuck out of some vegetables. I will drink a veggie juice smoothie, but that's about it. Y'all seen the tattoo me and my chat GPT came up with? That's the one I'm getting for my birthday this year. I just got to decide where I'm getting it. Either on my right thigh or my left leg.
I want to say that would look really good if you don't have a half sleeve already. I would say, Okay, well then what about the
I
back of
have
your
my right
calf?
thigh. I have my right thigh, and then my whole left leg from the knee down open.
Okay, so get it on your left calf, like on the back.
On the back, see, I was trying to think of placement for it, but I want people to see it because I have a pretty large tattoo on the right side of my leg, but people only see it in the summertime when I'm not because I live in Wyoming, and you literally wear pants here ten months out of the year, and but I am going to Florida in October to go to Disney World, and I'm going to be wearing dresses and shorts. And so I want people to see my tattoos because they never get to see them. I'm a chunky girl, but I'll wear some booty shorts. I don't give two fucks. I just won't have my butt cheeks hanging out of them like most people do.
See, I won't get a tattoo on my thigh because I have really fat, thick thunder thighs. And I also have stretch marks on my thighs. And I don't have any tattoos on my leg. What the fuck? Not me being up here by myself and you two bitches are on teacup.
Oh no, my husband's text messaging me and I had to go send him a message back real quick.
But no,
He's
I
like,
think that would really look good. Sunshine. Sunshine on the back of your calf. I think that would look really good.
yeah. So I have a tattoo on my left thigh too, and it's my favorite tattoo. It's a skull with butterfly wings, and like it says '06 at the top of it because that's the year I graduated college. And so it was my present to myself after I got my bachelor's, and it takes up my left thigh, not the whole left thigh, but a lot of it. And I want to get like little. I also like. I think on the back of my right calf, I want to do some kind of like lace tattoo. It won't be too fresh of a tattoo in October if I get it done in August. It'll heal within a week or two. I heal pretty good from tattoos. That's why I have so many. I have tattoos that I forget about. Like I forget about my 40th birthday tattoo, and it's literally the devil horns on the back of my right arm, but I never see the back of my right arm, so I always forget I fucking have it.
Well, I only have 3 tattoos. They're very basic, very simple. If anybody wants to cash at me so I can get a half sleeve done of a portrait, I would appreciate it. I'm just kidding.
So the tattoo shops
All
here
right, I'm making a video tomorrow, Violet Dry Bacon.
the tattoo shops here in Wyoming, I will say this because I was shocked. So the tattoo on my right forearm cost me $700, and it goes from my wrist almost all the way up to the elbow, the crease of my elbow. The one on my leg cost me $600, and those were done in Colorado. My son's tattoo that literally takes up his entire forearm cost us $200 out here. My tattoo, so that one, and it's going to be a quite large tattoo. I just haven't decided if I'm doing color. I think I'm going to keep it black and gray though. But that's only costing me $300 out here. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Let me
I'm gonna
except
say this too.
the hummingbirds would be different colors because those represent my 3 kids. And so the one on top would be like a bluish teal color because that's her favorite color. The one in the middle would be like a purple, like a fuchsia purple color. And the one on the bottom would be like an orange green color because it's all their favorite colors.
I really like that one. Honestly, like better than the other. That's beautiful.
It's the same tattoo, just one has color and one doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, one had color and one didn't. But I like that one. What do you want?
Me and ChatGPT came up with that.
But I'm gonna say this and then I am gonna drop. If you're also gonna cut off your friends based on core values and cut people off that have been good to you and loyal to you, make sure you do that with people all the way across the board. Because I'm sick and tired of that shit.
I agree.
That's called selectivism, even though some people don't think that's a word.
I'm just saying, I agree. All right, Violet, you get back to cleaning.
Yeah, I still have to. Oh my god, I gotta Swift my whole kitchen floor. That's gonna take me 30 minutes.
Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
3 hours past my bed.
I hated having carpet, right, when my kids were little because kids are messy little bitches. And we bought this house, and the entire upstairs is hardwood floors. And now I'm starting to hate the hardwood floors because sweeping and scrubbing and mopping all these bitches is for the fucking birds. I need to get one of those like automatic vacuums that like mop and vacuums at the same time. I need one of those bitches.
Are you talking about a Roomba? Well, no, not a Roomba. But
No, they had them all over the TikTok shop at Christmas time. Where like you see those ads where the bitch was like dumping like mustard and ketchup on her floor and relish and throwing an egg and then using that vacuum mopper thing to like clean it up. I want one of those bitches. I just don't want to spend fucking $400 on it. I don't know if my Cash App's in the bio, y'all. No, it's not. But if you need my Cash App, just let me know. Maybe I'll do a birthday wish list, since wish lists are very popular. I'll just be smart and not put it to where people can buy my shit. I guess like what happened to Pam. No, the trolls want to talk to you, Retina.
okay, well, Violet's gonna drop
I
because Violet needs to do a lot of shit. But before I drop, if y'all want me to put my Cash App in my bio to help me get a tattoo, and also get me an O-Cedar mop, I would
I have
appreciate
me an
it
old
for
cedar
that.
mop.
I'm just kidding.
I love my old cedar mop.
All right, well, I'm gonna drop. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks for coming up. Your internet is. Go sit in the fucking bathroom, Retina. Your Roomba sucked up your cat's tail and gave him a bald spot.
Is my internet being funky?
It is being funky.
Well, Violet's gone. It's just you and me. You know what that means?
That means we're getting canceled, bitch.
Have it.
It means that you're up way past your bedtime and I'm up way past mine. No, Nelly, she gave the Roomba away. She kept the cat with the bald spot. We are all getting canceled tomorrow, Retina. And all y'all in my
I'm
fucking
too goddamn lazy to stand in the kitchen window, okay?
Look, I shouldn't have to put warnings when you come into my chat. Just automatically assume that you might get canceled or tried to get canceled. Honestly, like, y'all, people cannot cancel you. Like, I get shit on all the fucking time. I still get up and go live. I don't give two fucks. I get drunk as fuck sometimes on these lives, and I say stupid shit, and I still come back. People cannot cancel you. They try. They talk a lot of shit. Because wasn't MJ the one that said that somebody said they were going to cancel her, and she's like, you can't cancel me, only I can cancel me. And then wasn't she just saying the other day in her live that she was gonna, who was it that she was yelling about? AK. She gonna cancel AK? She's taking her fucking platform. I don't even know who the fuck AK is, but she taking her fucking platform. She's canceling. Like, MJ was fucking pressed. She was trying to act like she wasn't with her stupid ass filter. And
I thought MJ was in her glow up and she just didn't want nobody to bother her, bring up a past or anything negative about her.
Right, Violet? Violet don't give a fuck if y'all cancel her. She gonna be in her kiddie pool and she gonna be drinky. And she says, happy 4th of July, all you haters. Oh, Nelly, she knows you were joking. Unhinged, she's always got resting type face. Resting bitch face typing.
People can try and cancel me all they want. Literally, I went live for less than 15, maybe 20 max minutes today, and I still had 115 people in there. Which means I got a whole bunch of nosy people that like to hear what the fuck I gotta say or just record. Either way, bitch, you can cancel me.
There's about 45 more people in this live than I have on a normal whatever. Probably because nobody else is live and they're bored. I'm
It's
sure half of them
crazy.
came to see if we were all drunk.
It's
And
crazy that all the loudmouths were just silent today.
right? After all the crying and all the yelling that's been going on the last couple days, it is kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who said it earlier, but I also will laugh when Pam turns around on y'all because I know why y'all helped her. I don't even give a fuck that she got the help. But it's the fact that this bitch doesn't like any single one of y'all and has literally talked shit about every single one of y'all. And y'all all spent your hard earned money on a bitch that doesn't want to work or do anything for herself except complain. That's her job, is literally getting online and complaining. And yeah, DKB can just.
The one thing I really want to know. Okay, listen to this. MJ made bank when she was dressing up, and it wasn't bringing humor and love and laughter to people. She was restreaming Snark at the time, right? Hold on.
Welcome back, Kim. That's alright. I'm gonna have my mute button up while you're talking so I can hit my, my
I
stuff.
told Eminem wrong. I'm sorry. And now, all those people that gifted her while she was talking shit about Snark, she's now asking to go gift Snark. Like, do none of you feel stupid?
I mean, I didn't gift her. I sent Snark enough money on my own. And Smash. And some other people. And Nikki. There's a lot of other people I've sent money to that I would never fucking out. Because they truly needed it. But Nikki is a fucking low-life scammer. Snark is the same fucking way. I don't know if y'all know this, but she literally makes a wish list for Gianna every year. And her friends buy it out. So her friends Breezy would have fucking done it anyway. But because y'all were doing it, she put some extravagant fucking shit on there, I heard.
And then try and, like, make everybody feel super bad that, like, her grandchild was being bullied. That's right, Snark. I said the word grandchild.
I just call her G.
Oh, she told me today that every time I say grandchild, she is coming for everything for me.
Oh, she's so pressed over her grandchild, Gianna. The name she says all the fucking time. Gianna, grandchild, her kid, whatever. That's alright. I can say it, y'all, because she has that video of my son saved to laugh on. When she has bad days, so don't come at me.
It still confuses me when she calls her G, her granddaughter, and then she refers to her as her daughter in certain circumstances, depending on what story she's telling.
Alright. I just want to throw this out there, too, because I heard her live, I don't know if it was last week, but she's like, my daughter is a good mother. If your daughter was such a good mother, then why do you got custody of your grandchild? Because from what you told us in that mock group, she was gonna, if you didn't take her, G was gonna end up in a home because Demi couldn't fucking do it, right? And you also told us that she was addicted to all these rugs, then said that she doesn't do rugs. So whatever. You just like to lie a lot. That's the conclusion I've come to. She just likes to lie a lot. Because if her daughter's such a good mother, and if Pam was such a good mother, then why did her kids all fucking leave her? Why did she not have relationships with any of her daughters? And if her daughter was such a good mother, why did she give up custody? She didn't even give up custody. How come Pam how come you have the granddaughter if your daughter was such a good mother? Anyways, she did tell us that her daughter was on rugs. The H rug and the M rug. The mathematics and the schmeroin is what she told everybody in the mod chat. And that Demi would have put G in a home, and that's why Pam had to take her. Which I applaud Pam for taking her, not making sure she doesn't go to a home. But that's what she said about her good mother of a daughter. Just saying. And again, I can talk about this because, you know, she's got that video of my quote unquote crippled child that she saved and laughs at on her bad days. Would she say Kool-Aid? I bet she didn't answer. Oh.
Man, I got Forever Young blocked too. All these people.
I don't know. I don't ever block anybody. I think maybe I did block Pam that one day, but my mods are on it. They block everybody, so I don't even fucking know half the time who. I'll be in somebody else's live and they'll be like, "Hey, why did I get blocked?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know, but I'll unblock you." That's literally how it happens all the fucking time. 'Cause most, like, when I'm drinking and shit, I don't look at the fucking screen, so I hardly ever see the comments. So
I know, you just be yapping.
I'm sober today and I'm yapping and I'm still fucking looking at the comments. Oh, you're not blocked on my side, girl. You're blocked from Retina, I guess. I literally, like, because I don't fucking care. Like, come in, don't come in, listen to me, talk shit to me. I don't fucking care. Like, none of what happens in these TikTok lives really affects my real life. So I know at the end of the day when I log the fuck off, I'm still going to bed next to my husband. I still have my kids that love me. I still have a family that fucking loves me. And I still have friends.
That's a fact.
So, I mean, there's that. Which is also probably why I keep coming back. I don't like to leave my house. I get bored. So sometimes, you know, I have to cause distractions for myself. No, she's not blocked in here, Unhinged. Retina has her blocked. There's a Forever Grateful, too, that's the one we have blocked, I think. You guys blocked her. She's one of, like, Florida Man's peeps, I think, or Pam's peeps. The Forever Grateful one. But I don't think I've ever had Forever Young blocked. Actually, that screen name makes me want to start singing.
Well, maybe you just said one sideways comment and that's all it took.
Do you know how many times I've been blocked and unblocked from Retina? Like, literally, this bitch will block me on, like, one or two of my accounts, not on my other fucking 4 accounts.
Twice, ho.
Whatever. I literally had to, like, fucking snap him, like, bitch, can you unblock my motherfucking account now?
Sometimes I don't.
Oh, LK is up. Well, sometimes Retina doesn't always get everybody's jokes. Sometimes I don't either, though, so there's that. But I will say the one thing I have that Retina doesn't do is I smoke the devil's lettuce. So pretty much everything's a joke to me. Some of my funniest lies.
As you talked about.
I know. Because I'm smoking. I'm trying to get myself tired after drinking that Red Bull at fucking 11 o'clock at night. My husband will be home in like 3. because the tone of her voice like completely changed in the pitch. Wait. Well, bitches, it's because my internet disconnected. Must be windy outside. I don't fucking know. Can y'all hear me now? I had to disconnect my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi, I can't get the cable Wi-Fi because there's, like, filled-in mines all around us. So they can't dig into the ground. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about because I'm a stoner. I was probably talking about... Oh, I was talking about how Bree was in somebody's live yesterday, but she was kind of getting called out for the shit that she was saying. And you could... No, she was in Virgo's live, but it was when they were listening to... I don't know if it was Retina's live or Holly's live, but Retina was asking, like, questions, or Holly was showing something. And you could hear the tone and pitch in fucking Bree's voice change as she was searching for something to say to, like, match up with her lies. I don't know. I think it disconnected Retina because my internet went out. That's alright though. I'm probably gonna jump off here and put on something on the TV and try and go to sleep. I'll probably wake up sometime around the time my husband gets home and get up for a little while, get my shit done, and then take a nap before we go to the races. Or she didn't charge her phone. Absolutely. Because, you know, there's always that. But it's been fun, y'all. How long have I been live? Let's see. Oh, I have a fucking Smith appeal. Oh, I've been live for 2 hours and 39 minutes. Good job, me. And I haven't been taken down. And I only called a couple people cunt muffins. Good night, Kim. Happy 4th of July. I hope everyone stays safe. Violet, if you can still hear me. Hopefully you guys get an Uber or you have a DD for your ride home from the bar tomorrow night. Stay safe. No drinking and driving. No fighting. Please, for the love of everything, don't hold fireworks while they explode, because I don't need to hear about any of y'all missing fingers come Sunday morning. Y'all